Be it Saiyans, androids, or pot-bellied genies with troublesome confectionery addictions, Dragon Ball's cast of colourful characters is often more ridiculous than that way Rich can fart with his hands. Indeed, they're some of the finest in all fiction, and Arc System Works' latest adaptation of the culture-defining manga is one of the best fighting games in years. Unless I'm playing online and losing to Goku Black, in which case I want to burn everything and scorch the earth until even the sun itself is ashen and wiped away! Ugh. That said, which are the best characters in the game and who fall just that little bit flat? Truth be told, FighterZ has no bad competitors, rather a portion of its roster is just so outlandishly good that it invites discussion, debate even, outrage at certain heroes and villains not rising to the top. Look, you'll see. I mean, you can go check out the comments right now for people agreeing and disagreeing, and I haven't even got started yet. Undoubtedly, balance patches and DLC extras will come, so expect some extensive reshuffling as we go forward. But for now, I'm Scott from WhatCulture.com, and this is Dragon Ball FighterZ, ranking every character from worst to best. Now, for the sake of time, I'm going to throw up entries 24 to 11 on screen right now. You can check out the full article back on WhatCulture.com. And look, I'm sorry, okay? Vegeta probably should be higher or lower or something. Sadly, the Kakarot spewing fan favorite with a heart of gold just couldn't break the top 10. Already rushing to type out a furious response? You ain't seen nothing yet. Number 10, Goku. If you've dabbled in FighterZ online mode for even a handful of matches, chances are you've come across your fair share of players running Goku mains. And who can blame them? Besides the hero factor, Goku's toolkit is not only devastating, but easy, relatively speaking, to use. Dragon Flash Fist alone, which you can combo into a free point-blank Kamehameha if it successfully connects, can cause a world of hurt without the need to rely on convoluted combos, and it comes in 2 varieties to boot. Coupled with a general damage output that's off the charts and a strong set of normals, Goku earns his position in the top 10 and then some. Number 9, Beerus. A zoning maestro in every sense, Universe 7's resident god of destruction can apply an insane amount of pressure to his opponent with Destruction Sphere, forcing them into the corner until there's no option but to eat the chip damage inflicted by several orbs inching ever closer to their face. It sounds unbeatable, but there is an exploitable loophole. On blocking, Beerus' royal purple orbs will scatter to the wind, leaving him vulnerable to pressure. Likewise, super dashing will cause them to quickly dissipate, but experienced Beerus pilots won't make it so easy. A steep learning curve and certainly not to everyone's tastes, Beerus is without a doubt one of the trickiest roster members to master, but persevere and the payoff will be well worth the effort. Number 8, Android 18 and 17. Never ones to play by the rules, Android 17 and 18 not only have each other to rely on in FighterZ, but thanks to Dr. Jiro's tinkering, the brother and sister pair have an infinite amount of stamina at their disposal. Well, in the anime they do, at least. Obviously, for the sake of balance, Arc System haven't enabled the twins to spray ki blasts until their opponents are a smouldering pile of ash. But Android 18's barrier does carry over, and it has the nifty ability to deny any overzealous opponent looking for a quick win. Likewise, 17, as the dedicated assist, can enable some quite disgusting combo chains that'll leave even the mightiest world warriors struggling to catch their breath. To top it all off, 18 is the only contender able to use Dragon Rush without expending any of that precious meter. So yeah, have fun crushing those lowly Saiyans who can't even last more than an hour in battle. Amateurs. Number 7, Kid Buu. Remember Android 18's rushdown denying barrier? It could well be the case that Arc System included it solely as a hard counter to this little pink bastard. Thanks to his trademark elasticity, Buu's pure evil infantile form has no problem engaging taller characters as Gotenks and Krillin do. In fact, Kid Buu has no problem engaging anyone from anywhere. Regardless of whether his beady eyes are within spitting distance of your own or on the other side of the screen, nowhere and no one is safe from his all-encompassing reach. Start working on your defensive game. Anything short of perfection will see you turned into a salt-laden chocolate bar before the clock even starts ticking. Number 6, Cell. Just like Kid Buu, Cell's a threat regardless of position. At opposite ends of the arena and assuming he's had enough ki in the tank, Dr. Jiro's perfect creation can initiate a screen-wide grab, following it up with a limb-shattering combo. If by some miracle that doesn't seal him the win, he'll gleefully chip away at your diminishing health bar with a strong set of basic attacks. Oh, and let's just assume for a second that you somehow managed to pin him in the corner. Cell can escape this with a teleport, promptly turning the tide of battle with a hope-devouring cross-up. But hey, I mean, look on the bright side. His supers are nothing to write home about, I guess? Yay? Number 5, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Unlike Vegeta's ultimate form, Goku's version of Blue is much more than a linear power upgrade. Now the added clout is there, but the everyday Saiyan gets a bunch of new toys in the form of Divine Void Strike and Instant Transmission. Just like Cell, Goku can utilize his teleport to escape an unfavorable situation or as a means of laying the groundwork for a gnarly cross-up. With the added benefit of a command grab, Kakarot's neon blue-hued form taking up an additional character slot is more than justified. Number 4, Frieza. Now look, it's not within my power to label Frieza's projectile game as the objective best in the business, but it's certainly up there. Death Saucer and Earthbreaker, besides serving as the perfect keep-away game, hit like a truck to match. Factor in that he also has access to a damaging teleport, Warp Smash, and you'd think that would be enough clout for the self-proclaimed destroyer of worlds, but no. Blessed with one of the only active in-game transformations, if Frieza manages to enter this gilded state, it'll not only make every single one of his existing abilities more damaging, but unlock more. Throw the Sparking Blast mechanic on top of all this, and, well look, at this point you're probably already dead. Rest in peace. Number 3, Hit. Like Beerus, mastering Hit's counter and punish-orientated moveset will take time and dedication, but once the ball gets a-rolling, nothing can stop him. With full-screen counters and the uncanny ability to strike hard-hitting combos straight out of a vanish, Hit's skill ceiling tops out far beyond the majority of FighterZ's roster. He requires cat-like reflexes to milk every ounce of talent from his frame, but handled by an expert, he can KO an entire team of 3 by himself. A slow mover he may be, but balance requires Hit be burdened with a limitation of some kind. The last thing we need is a harder-hitting, more versatile Kid Buu causing a ruckus. Number 2, Goku Black. Oh god, how I hate Goku Black, but I've kind of still got to give it to him because clearly there's a lot of skill there because a lot of people keep using him. Sadly for the majority of us on the receiving end, Goku Black's moveset is far and away the most well-rounded of all FighterZ characters. Alongside a pretty cool appearance, the Zamasu-controlled body of Goku has access to all the host body's abilities, meaning instant transmission, a slick mutation of Kamehameha, and a full-screen grab. Of course, these all link into a projectile because, look, why the hell not? We are all at the malevolent god's disposal. And that's not even touching on the added game that Zamasu's mind brings to the plate either. The addition of a homing super and the aptly named Fierce God Kick patch up any remaining weakness that Black may have otherwise had. I mean, look, go ahead, try and counter him. It never works. Number 1, Adult Gohan. As Frieza has already proven, the ability to infuse oneself with incremental upgrades across the course of a match can quickly convert a losing situation into one where it's nigh on impossible to lose. As it happens, Gohan hides that same trick up his sleeve, only instead of a boost, it's 7. Through the simple act of converting unwanted ki into additional levels of released power, Gohan's strength and speed will rise in tandem. The end result being a character with the agility of Speedy Gonzalez and the strength of the Hulk. Not only does this full power version of Goku's firstborn stay in his released state for the remainder of the match, but the final stage kinda breaks the standard flow of combo linking, making it utterly impossible for his opponent to react accordingly. My advice? Just try and do what Cell failed to do and kill the half-blooded Saiyan before he's had a chance to go all out. It's really your only chance. And after all that, that's our ranking of Dragon Ball FighterZ roster. Let me know just how wrong or right I am down in the comments. No doubt you've already made some decisions as to who's the best and who's the worst. I've been Scott from ourculture.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon.